Now the second problem, a dealer wishes to purchase a number of fans and sewing machines. तो ये हमारे पास दो आर्टिकल हैं, fans and machines. इन दो आर्टिकल के बारे में जिक्र है. And the dealer has maximum of how much amount? He has 5760. That is the total money available to him. So kahin na kahin this is going to play a good important role in formulating one of the two conditions, that the dealer has a maximum of 5760 rupees to invest. And one more condition they have given us कि उसके पास जितना space है वहां पे at most 20 items he can put. So once again you can see this word at most. At most ये word कब use करते हैं? At most, या he has only this much, maximum इतना रुपया है, या at most मतलब less than equals to 20 items का ही capacity है. 20 items से ऊपर वो अपने area में रख नहीं सकता. Either it can be 20 fans, it can be 20 machines, or it can be a total of 20 items, but not more than that. So condition number 1 definitely कहीं ना कहीं cost को लेकर के होगा. Condition number 2 कहीं ना कहीं definitely number of items को लेकर के होगा. That we smartly understood. Now the cost of the fan is given 360, machine ka cost 240. His expectation is that he can sell a fan at a profit of 22. Now profit is given, and machine at a profit of rupees 80. Assuming that he can sell all the items. Why this assumption is given? Because we don't want to complicate the problem further. कि ऐसा कोई भी आइटम नहीं है जो बच जा रहा है, जितना उसने खरीदा वो सारा का सारा सेल कर पा रहा है. So इस assumption के साथ हमें चलना है. Assuming that he can sell all the items that he can buy, how should he invest his money in order to maximize the profit? The word which we were looking for, that word we have got now. That हमें profit को maximize करना है. So we start with the objective function itself, right? So let us start objective function. So even this problem I'm going to do for you. Please pay attention. Z, जहाँ पे हमें profit को maximize करना है, और उसके लिए हमें सबसे पहले table बना लेना चाहिए था. Table के लिए let us see what are the data we have. So even for the objective function, until you have the table, see, even I face little difficulty. जब हमारे पास table होगा, so it will be way easier for us. So let us see what are the articles. We have two articles. One is fan, and then we have, this is sewing machine. हमने number of fan X लिया, number of machines हमने Y लिया. ठीक है? Let us talk about the cost now. What is the cost per fan? That is going to cost him rupees 360. And the machine is going to cost him rupees 240. This is the cost price. What if we write the selling price now? Do we have the selling price? No. What we have is the profit. So next column is going to talk about the profit. And regarding profit, what is the data given? That by selling one fan, he's going to earn rupees 22. So profit per fan is rupees 22. And by selling one machine, he's going to earn rupees 80. So that is his expectation. Now let us see इसको inequality में conditions को करने के लिए हमें क्या-क्या data दिया हुआ है. They have not given much data. Cost के लिए दिया हुआ है that the total cost he is having is total money. The total amount he is having is 5760. ये उसके पास total cost available है. इसके अलावा nothing else is given. One more condition is given about 20 items. वो हम देखेंगे how we implement that part of the condition. So basically this part of the table is blank. So nothing we have here. Now let us make the objective function. Objective function definitely talking about profit. So profit का ये है. One fan का unit will give us 22 rupees का profit. So X units of fan will give us how many profit? It is going to give us 22X. Similarly, one machine is going to give us a profit of 80. So Y units of machine will give the profit of 80Y. Now this function is our objective function. And what is the objective? The objective is to maximize this function. हम अपने profit को maximize करना चाहते हैं. And let us be this be in the highlighted mode that this is our objective function. Finally, जो भी corner point हम calculate करेंगे, वो इसी के ऊपर implement किया जाएगा. Now let us talk about the conditions. So what conditions do we have? Primarily one condition, first condition, that upon the cost price that 360X plus 240y, that is the total cost, shall not exceed 5760. So shall not exceed का मतलब है it should be definitely be less than equals to. So the first condition is very simple and clear, that 360x, because cost price per fan is 360. So we have total of x fans. So the cost will be 360x, and cost price per machine is 240, and we have total y machines, so 240y. And the total cost will be 360x plus 240y. That should be less than equals to 5760. That should be less than 5760. Second condition, we'll talk about the number of items. So fan हमने कितना लिया है x, machine हमने कितना लिया है y, and that should be less than equals to 20. बिकॉज क्वेश्चन में ये मेंशन था कि उसके पास जितना स्पेस अवेलेबल है उस स्पेस में वो मैक्सिमम 20 आइटम्स ही होल्ड कर सकता है. सो नंबर ऑफ फैंस प्लस नंबर ऑफ मशीन शुड बी लेस देन इक्वल्स टू 20. दैट इज आवर सेकंड कंडीशन, x plus y शुड बी लेस देन इक्वल टू 20. आफ्टर हैविंग गॉट द फर्स्ट टू प्राइमरी कंडीशंस, सेकेंडरी कंडीशंस में डेफिनेटली नंबर ऑफ फैंस वो जितना खरीदेगा शुड बी अ पॉजिटिव नंबर, और नंबर ऑफ मशीन्स वो जितना खरीदेगा शुड बी अ पॉजिटिव नंबर, और rather we can say can't be negative number. And once again we understood कि ये जो third and fourth condition है, they are talking about the first quadrant solution like the question number 1 we discussed. How about this two? So पहला equation हम देख पा रहे हैं, पहला equation little complicated, big values are there. So let us go for simplifying it. And to simplify it, let us check whether 5760 is getting divisible by 12 or not. So 5760 is getting divisible by, let us say 120. हम 120 से पूरे इक्वेशन को डिवाइड करेंगे, तो here we are getting 3x plus 2y less than equals to 48. This is the first condition. Second condition we have x plus y less than equals to 20. अब इन दो कंडीशन को लेकर के हम ग्राफ प्लॉट करते हैं. Once again the similar method of graph plotting we will see, जहाँ पे हम corresponding equality को पहले चेक करेंगे. So corresponding equality हम लिखते हैं. So graph plotting की बातें चल रही हैं अभी, और यहाँ पे we are going to make two tables first of all. कि हमारे पास सिर्फ दो ही primary condition है. You might incur the situation जहाँ पे more than two primary conditions are given. Yes, it will definitely occur. All the problems which I am discussing are the board related problem, और board में काफी complicated problem वो देते भी नहीं है. Already the topic is too much of time consumption. You should have a thorough knowledge of how to frame the equations and how to plot. Rest all you can do in a flow. So पहला corresponding equality होगा 3x plus 2y is equals to 48, and the second equation is x plus y is equals to 20. और इनके corresponding points हमें लेने हैं x और y के. So we will take just 2 points are sufficient enough. First equation में let us select a kind of point जो हमें plotting में आसान रहे. So first equation में let us take okay, we can take y is equal to 0. So x value we are getting 16, and when we take x is equals to 0, so y value we are getting as 24. So the first point is 16 comma 0, and the second point is 0 comma 24. In the similar way, the second equation, it is x plus y is equals to 20. So x plus y is equal to 20 के लिए क्या क्या पॉइंट हम ले सकते हैं? वेरी सिंपल वे में, दैट वे मेथड ओनली. x को 0 लेंगे तो y का वैल्यू 20, और y को 0 लेंगे तो x का वैल्यू 20. So now the coordinates are 0, 20 and 20, 0. After having got the points to be plotted, we can actually go for plotting. तो यहाँ पे ग्राफ के लिए we are ready now. For graph, these two things need to be plotted. These two inequations need to be plotted on the graph. Respectively, the first one, 3x plus 2y less than equals to 48, and the points are 16, 0, 0, 24. तो सबसे पहले हम nx and y axis का arrangement करते हैं. Let us proceed with that. So this is my required y axis, and let us say this is the required x axis. Now by looking into the points which we need to plot, scale factor हम decide कर सकते हैं. Likewise, देखो जितने भी पॉइंट्स हमारे पास है सारे के सारे मल्टीपल ऑफ 4 है. So let us say this is 4, this is 8, this is 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, like this. On the x-axis, I have taken the points. Similarly, on the y-axis, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, likewise. Now, let us plot it one by one. पहला point है 16,0, definitely on the x-axis. दूसरा point है 0,24, it should be on the y-axis. और इन दोनों point को हम join करेंगे like this. So we got a straight line. और straight line के बगल में then and there you write down the inequation 3x plus 2y, it is less than equals to 48. Then we have the second one 0,20. 0,20 is going to be on the y-axis and 20,0 is going to be on the x-axis. इन दोनों पॉइंट को हम ज्वाइन करते हैं like this. Extend on either side. So this is what we have got. And then and there you write down what is this blue line equation. It is x plus y less than equals to 20. Now after having done this, we will go for checking the origin point. कि शेडिंग जो होगा हमारा towards the origin होगा या away from the origin होगा. तो हम origin put करेंगे. So we got 3 into 0 plus 2 into 0 less than equals to 48. Calculate किया तो we got 0 less than equals to 48. Is it a correct statement? Yes, it is a correct statement. So orange line का जो shading होगा वो हमारा होगा towards the origin. और orange line का origin कहाँ है? It is on the left hand side. So हमारा जो shading हो रहा है orange line का, that is on the left hand side towards the origin. Like this. Similarly, similar approach we are now going to see for this. Origin substitution, x के जगह पे 0, y के जगह पे 0, less than equal to 20. What we got? 0 less than equal to 20. Is it a valid statement? 0 is less than 20. Yes, it is a correct statement. Once again, we got the second shading also towards the origin. So even blue line का जो shading होगा वो होगा towards the origin. इसका भी origin towards the left hand side है. So this is how we are shading. Complete blue line से shading हमारा start हुआ towards the origin like this. Parallel lines we will draw. And don't make it too clumsy. ठीक है? Systematic way में इसको shade करोगे. इसके बाद let us not forget the third condition. So ये जो पहला condition था हमारा वो ये inequation था. Then दूसरा condition था x plus y less than equal to 20. Third condition उन्होंने कहा था x greater than equals to 0. And fourth condition was y greater than equal to 0, which signifies that the solution should be restricted to the first quadrant. तो अब हम boundary बना सकते हैं हमारे solution की, that this part and this part, then this part, and then finally this part is the solution boundary. Required part को हम yellow से shade करते हैं. So ये जो yellow region हम देख पा रहे हैं, this is the region where the blue, the orange, both the line exist, and this solution lies in the first quadrant. That means all the four conditions have been taken care of. So this is the final solution we have. After having marked the solution on the graph paper, हमारा काम क्या है? We need to look for the corner points. And once again, we can see what are the corner points here. So this point is 0,20. Then this point is 0,0, that is the origin. This point is 16,0 on the x-axis. Now let us talk about this point. So actually this point is here. इस point को अगर हम नीचे plot करते हैं, we are getting 8. वहाँ plot करते हैं, we are getting 12. So on the graph sheet, you will get to see the point of intersection. It is 8,12. So we can clearly write the corner points are number 1 0,20, number 2 0,0, third 16,0 and fourth 8,12. नाउ एक चीज हमेशा याद रखोगे, प्रीवियस सम जो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 हमने लिया या ये जो क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 हम ले रहे हैं, इन दोनों क्वेश्चन में एक सिमिलैरिटी थी कि नंबर ऑफ कंडीशंस हमें 4 दिए थे और जितने कंडीशंस हमारे पास अवेलेबल होंगे कॉर्नर पॉइंट भी उतने ही आएंगे। टोटल प्राइमरी सेकेंडरी कंडीशंस दोनों मिला करके जितने कंडीशंस होंगे, प्रीवियस केस में भी 4 कंडीशंस थे, क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 में भी हमारे पास 4 कंडीशंस हैं इंक्लूडिंग द सेकेंडरी वंस, एंड दैट इज व्हाई वी आर गेटिंग 4 कॉर्नर पॉइंट्स। अभी हम नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन लेंगे जहां पे वी विल सी वी आर हैविंग मोर देन 4 कंडीशंस, सो हमारे कॉर्नर पॉइंट्स मोर देन 4 होंगे। आफ्टर हैविंग ड्रॉन द ग्राफ, नाउ वी आर बैक इनटू दिस सॉल्यूशन पार्ट, और इस सॉल्यूशन पार्ट में कॉर्नर पॉइंट का रोल प्ले हमें करना है। तो वंस अगेन ये फाइनल टेबल हम बनाएंगे जहां पे वी आर गोइंग टू हैव 3 कॉलम्स। फर्स्ट विल टॉक अबाउट द कॉर्नर पॉइंट्स, सेकंड विल टॉक अबाउट आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन का कैलकुलेशन, and third will talk about the final profit value. So the first is corner points, then z function is 22x plus 80y जो हमारा objective function है, and then final value of z. So first point is 0,20 we got, second point the origin 0,0, third point 16,0 and fourth point 8,12. कैलकुलेशन करते हैं। सो z is equals to 22 into 0 plus 80 into 20. Next, z is equals to 22 into 0 plus 80 into 0. Third, z is equals to 22 into 16 plus 80 into 0, and fourth one z is equals to 22 into 8 plus 80 into 12. So definitely the second value is going to be 0. Then 16,0 का अगर हम कैलकुलेशन करेंगे we are getting 352. 0,20 का कैलकुलेशन करेंगे we are getting this is going to be 80. into 2 is going to be 160, no? 1600. And finally what we have, 22 into 8 plus 80 into 12. So this value is 1136. Now we can see in such a scenario, what is the maximum profit we are getting? The maximum profit we are getting is for 1600 rupees. This is the maximum profit we are getting. And when this possible, when we are purchasing no units of fan, but 20 units of machine. So जो question हमें दिया है, उस question का final answer क्या है? Maximum profit, write down like this. It is rupees 1600 when number of fans 0 and number of machines to be purchased is 20. Now you might be wondering ki how trivial kind of a problem after solving this much we have got this data. See, the data can be very much unexpected. जो final हमारा answer आएगा that can be very much unexpected because यहाँ पे profit percentage ही देख पा सकते हो। Profit में हम क्या देख पा रहे हैं? Fan पे profit 22 का है, machine पे profit rupees 80 का है. So we can see this much difference. So the final answer can be like this कि हम machines, हम fan खरीदेंगे ही नहीं, हम जितना भी खरीदेंगे machine, anyhow we have made an assumption that everything he purchases he can sell. So let us assume that he's purchasing 20 machines and he's selling everything. Now this is one type of question. किसी क्वेश्चन में अगर मान लो हम अपना डेटा थोड़ा सा चेंज करते, तो देखो जो क्वेश्चन हमें दिया था उस क्वेश्चन का आंसर हमारे पास आ चुका है, मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट 1600 और मशीन्स हमारा होगा 20, फैन होगा 0। लेकिन मान लेते हैं इस क्वेश्चन में हमें कुछ डेटा चेंज कर दिया, और वो डेटा क्या चेंज कर रहे हैं, पे अटेंशन टू इट। लेट अस से प्रॉफिट ₹80 नहीं देकर के उन्होंने प्रॉफिट ₹18 दिया है। Suppose in the question they have not given 80 rupees profit but they have given 18 rupees profit, तो हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन भी चेंज हो जाएगा। ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन में इट विल नाउ बिकम 18y, बाकी सब कुछ हमारा सेम रहेगा, एवरीथिंग रिमेन्स द सेम। यहाँ पे कॉर्नर पॉइंट कैलकुलेशन विल आल्सो गेट चेंज्ड। सो कॉर्नर पॉइंट कैलकुलेशन अब हम वापस करते हैं फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन। तो व्हाट हैपेंस, लेट अस सी। So let us calculate this once again. Now z is equals to, we have 22x plus 18y. So this will become what? 0 plus 18 into 20. This is 0. This is 22 into 16 plus 0. And this one is 22 into 8 plus 18 into 12. So पहला आंसर हमें क्या दे रहा है? We are getting 360, then 0, then we are getting 352, and the last calculation will give us 392. Now for this problem you can see the maximum profit is 392, and it is possible when you are purchasing 8 units of fan and 12 units of machines. So depending on the data, अभी हमने क्वेश्चन के सेकंड पार्ट में क्या चेंज किया, हमने खाली प्रॉफिट ऑफ मशीन चेंज कर दिया। प्रॉफिट ऑफ मशीन इज नाउ वेरी मच लेस देन फैन। पहले प्रॉफिट ऑफ मशीन वाज 2 हायर देन दैट ऑफ फैन। पहले 80 था, अभी हमने 18 ले लिया है। सो नाउ द रिक्वायर्ड आंसर इज कि ही कैन अर्न अ मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट of ₹392 by selling fans 8 in number and machines 12 in number.